Hey everyone, it's Chris Texera. Let's play another game of the Settlers of Catan on Catan Universe. We're in the second position here. Let's take a look at this board. Well, lowish wheat board, a lot of ore, decent brick. Everything else is pretty okay, but really that's going to be the main factor on this board. Lowish wheat, decent amounts of ore. So in the second position, we're going to get some decent opportunities here. There is this 965. Always an interesting idea going for the 965. Whether or not we do it, though, is a different question. Hmm. Yeah, hard to blame him there. Interesting. Interesting. 965 is still pretty good here with the wood as rare as it is and the brick, the sheep. Let me think about this. This is not that easy. All the wheat's still available. Problem with if we do this, if we decide to go potentially wheatless, which I really don't care to do, I guess there's 8-4 still available. That's a possibility. Like, I don't want to give somebody such a dominant like road game that it's going to come back to bite us. So there's that. Do we take the 10 pips or do we go the 13 pips and then gamble on maybe something else? There's potential. I'm gonna go the 13 here. It's it's tough because there's so much ore. I think we're gonna be able to get some of it somewhere. Yeah, they go 8, 5, 10. Okay. I'm hoping this will keep our gamble alive. Otherwise, it could be a little dicey. So we'll see. We'll see. It's not like a given that this was the right spot. I think this might have been backwards. If I'm him, I'm probably taking 8-4-3, not 8-3-10. Especially if he's trying to use the brick port, which seems like that's going to be out of commission now for the most part. I get the idea, but I mean, this ore port's probably pretty valuable, right? The 8-4-3. I mean, if you get some excess ore, go port it. That seems pretty good. In this case, I think this is pretty safe. I don't think anyone's going 9-12. That doesn't seem too logical. I think the 8-3 is better. Probably the second best 3 for 1 port, though. But there's the brick port that still could get used. Look at this 11-3-6. We might even get this. Oh, we don't get it. Interesting. Well, what do we want to do with this? Purple's spritzing out here. Because we could go get this. 6-3 on the wheat port. Okay. That comes in. Now, all right, that's kind of what we don't want, of course. We don't want that. We could go 6-3. Do we go brickport? Especially with them fritzing out here. I don't know if I hate that, actually. Because they're going to be wheatless. They could go something like 9-10. Knowing how the computer likes to do things. Or 4-11. That could be a thing they do. I think they're probably going to try to grab some wheat somewhere in one of these spots. So I think we're probably best off taking the 8-4 here. That actually seems okay. And then it's a question, do I challenge purple to the 8-5? Or do I come back, try to double this? There's going to be room in the middle, too. That's interesting. But I don't think at this point I should bother. Could go here. Nah, this is better. The 8-4 is better. The odds are better. I'm going to take the 8-4, and I'm going to go to the left. Let's see if that backfires. Let's see what the computer does, assuming purple hasn't dropped. The thing with the computer placements is usually the computer is going to take the resources that they have the least of. That they will give them the most diversification. So it'll either be one of these two, which seems pretty solid. The 4-11, the 9-10, I think the computer might get them the 9-10 spot if they don't select. The computer's very funny about that. Which would honestly be the best case scenario for me, even though one of these might be the more logical scenario, because then they can just get the road here, go to the brickport. I'm just not convinced that's going to happen. I kind of think the computer puts them on the 9-10. But we'll see. I think it's one of these three. One of these three. And again, my money's kind of on this one, but I'm not sure. So we're gonna find out here and see what the computer decides to do with our purple friend. Which is always very interesting. I'm not upset with this setup. Like, we gambled a little bit, but we still wound up getting ore and wheat. Okay, no, they take the 11-5-4. Okay. So they decide to punt the wheat. Makes sense. So I guess we have to hope we can get this brickport first. Otherwise, we got to go 3 for 1 port. I'm trying to think what's the best thing. I guess that's the only bad thing about our spot here, right? It's like we're a little bit in no man's land. Ideally, I'd love to go get this 9-10 wheat. That would be good. Just don't think we're going to be able to get there. Purple might be in pretty good shape for a road game as well. But again, if they're not here, it's kind of like, do we really care? Because otherwise, like, I got strong production here. I got, what, 13 plus 8, so we got 21. That ain't bad. Blue's got a really good setup as well, though. But they are 3 resources. They're not pointing toward a port. So that wheat is probably going to be a pretty big hit for us. Maybe the ore. Yellow here, they're living on some fritzy numbers, but they do have the wooden brick. So they might be able to move. Yeah, we'll see. If they can double up their wheat, I think they'll be in pretty good shape. All right, they're gone. Let's see what they decide to do. Nice. Well, we like that. Good job, computer. I'm a fan. All right, we're just going to chill. Already like what the computer's up to, hitting on the 8. And a 3. Oh, look at those fritzy numbers are already working for yellow here. They've already gotten an 11 and a 3. That's a card if they want it. 8 is blocked. That's always good. And they do buy a card. Not a surprise. Okay. Another 11. Man. Been all of the other numbers right now, and that's unfortunate. They beat me there. That's not great. That's not great. I would have liked that. Maybe that was a little foolish, but I was betting on the computer going 9-10. So we'll see. And the computer still has to get some wheat. So it's not like a foregone conclusion that they're actually going to be able to beat us here. But if they do, I mean, nope. We'll just have to see what happens. You never know. Maybe we get a series of good numbers in a row here and we can really get rolling. So we'll see. Computer's going to take forever. It's going to be what they do. Hopefully they're not like that the entire game. That can happen sometimes. So yeah, I mean, you know, this is like okay. It's okay. It's not fantastic. I think what could be a problem for us is going to be a lack of expansion spots. That was something to consider, though. Like, this does seem really good, but I wonder if maybe this little vein in the middle was just superior. But, you know, we'll see. Let me see. Can I get a... I'm going to hold, actually. I'm going to hold. If we can get a wheat for something, I'd be down for that. We get the brick here. Okay. And again, I would be a big fan of getting that 8-5. So we'll see if maybe we can swing it. I would deal ore for something. Let's see what happens here. Hitting the computer. All right. Being very economical. Like it. I'm okay with that. And a road. Or we get another wheat. That's a big deal. 7. Interesting. I think I just go hit this, to tell you the truth. And I think I actually hit the computer here. Get the ore. Can I get a brick? That's interesting. Do we city here? Yeah, we city. I city there. I think that's pretty freaking good. I'm gonna risk. Let me build a road. It's risky doing that, but we get the city, so that's already pretty good. It's already pretty good. I like this because it potentially blocks our purple friend from getting what they require. So we will see. 10. Yeah, getting a little nervous here. This is good. That's really good for them. 11, that's not so good. They really need that wheat. Don't think they're going to get it. If they do, they're going to plow, which would be unfortunate. So, again, it was a little risky, but I think with a 6 and a 5, we can probably try our luck here. We're hoping for a 7. Dose. That does not help. We're just going to pass. Nothing to do. Wouldn't mind another 7. Here we go. Good. So that's a discard. That's a discard. Perfect. Perfect. All right. Where does it go? 8? He shares the 5 with us. 6. Take the ore. Okay. Takes the ore. So good. At least he takes the thing that we needed him to take. That's a strong start. We get the 5. That's good. You never know. Maybe we get the right series of rolls here. Another 5. Interesting. Nope. Nope. All right, we're still hanging in here. I think my block is still the 4 for now. But that could change. But this is already pretty good here with all this brick. No one's going to be giving up any wheat anytime soon. So that's good. And again, we do have a potentially strong road game here too. The other thing maybe we could do is even sneak into this 9, 10, 11. It's like not out of the question. Which would just be absurd. You never know. If we get like 1, 2, 3, 4, you get like 2 6s in a row, then roll 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, I always think big. I always think big. So I'm always looking at those kinds of trades, but we'll see here. Still got some work to do. What would we want here? Probably a 9. This is the frustrating part about the computer. They can take a little bit of time here. Not that I really want to trade with them, but come on. Can be really, really annoying them offering the same trade 50 million times. This is going to be something that Catan Universe fixes in a future one. All right, at least they moved on to the next trade. That's good. So they'll keep trying. I think what happens is he'll keep offering if he knows that somebody has a weed or something, and he'll just keep trying to get it, at least temporarily. I mean, they're doing their best. Now he offers this. I'm going to hold for now. All right, there he goes. Let me see if we can get the 4 and 8. Or for anything, anybody? Let's see. Huh. Or for a sheep. Wait, for a sheep? I'm gonna hold for now. Love another 7. 11. I'm not keen on giving her an order here. I just don't think it's really gonna do me a lot of good. I'm still living in the danger zone here. Yeah, no one has it. Living in the danger zone. I almost wonder if I could have offered an ore for like a brick and a sheep. That would have worked. Um, hmm. Interesting. Holding at 8 cards. I mean, yeesh. Another 11. You gotta be kidding me. Come on. 5 11s. My goodness. That's just getting a little silly. All that for a wood. Wow. Come on, 7. Another 11. He's gonna be able to 4 for 1. I guess not. Sheesh. What? I mean, my goodness. Sometimes that always makes me a little sad when we're getting all these, not a single 9. And they're going to keep offering this for the next foreseeable future here. I don't hate the brick for a wood trade, but unfortunately, we're just kind of stuck for the foreseeable future here. And now we've just got to go through this nonsense again. So apologies in advance if you're watching this, just watching me reject countless trades from our computer friend. There we go. At least they didn't spend too long. Come on, 7. A 9. Okay. About a brick for a sheep. How about a brick for an ore? This is so dumb. What do we do here? Do I just go get a card and make it actionable? That's kind of the fear, right? It's like, what do we do? What can I get for a wheat? Let's just see if anyone's offering it. For a brick. Ay, ay. Okay. Man, that hurts. Take the card. Good. At least it's a good one. At least it's a good one. I'll take it. We get the wheat back. At least it's a really, really good one. What does he have? He's got a ton of sheep. Sheep. Some lumber. Lumber. Brick. I mean, there's so many cards out there. It's like sheep and wood, I think, mostly. Probably some brick out there too. Just don't really know what's available. So this is like living on the edge though. All right, we do get the card. Again, it's a good card, so I'm not complaining. 27. But let's see. So goofy. Um, Brickport would be swell if we can get it. More brick. Ugh. No. Let's see what he does. A 7, of course. All right. Well, gotta discard like everything. Discards 3 wood, 3 brick. Discards more ore and goodies. Man, this is nuts. We're just hanging on here. So stupid. Give me an ore for a brick. Ore for a brick. We don't have any brick left. We're like so close. Ideally, a 5 just rolls. I just settle here, and then I can use this later on for a wood apple. Like that's like the best case scenario here. If that happens, so I guess we'll find out. Um, The other thing we could potentially do is maybe just wait for all the ore to accumulate and go city before some of our friends can go get a city. So we got a lot of good options here. Another 7 would be great, actually. 5. Oh, we're gonna get it. Wow. Look at this. Look at that. We actually get it. Wow. All right, ton of brick out there right now. So we're gonna keep an eye on that. There might be a very soon Brickopoly. We'll have to see. Because there was 2 brick here, there's 2 brick here. So we're in excellent shape all of a sudden after very, I don't know about smartly, but all right. Or less brick. 7. Discarding again. All right. Steals from us, takes the ore. That's fine. All right. Well, potentially more brick here. Let's go see. More brick. And wheat. Nope. Nope. Yeah, we're gonna hold off here. We're really gonna look out for this brick. That's what we're after. I may try to go offer brick for something and then just mono it back. But we're really in no rush right now because the world is our oyster, having gotten this brick port. And again, there's a lot of opportunity to do a lot of damage with that. So we will see, especially if we can maybe get like 2 8s in a row, like here and here or something. And just, if we can get like 6 brick on a mono, plus whatever's out there, that'd be really good. Because the computer just kind of hoards stuff too. That's the other kind of positive thing. I just wish they would stop trading every 3.5 seconds. It can get very frustrating and really just slow this game down. So we'll keep an eye out. Keep an eye out for the wheat as well. For now, though, we're in a pretty good position. Pretty good position. Don't have any knights yet, but there's only 1 knight played, only 1 other card out there. So pretty okay. Pretty okay. Please just stop. I'm just so tired of this stupid computer offering trade. Come on. Do 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 do. Come on, let's go. Hope they're just rejecting him. Finally, all right, another thing. Well, once he cycles through some of these, it's like possible to move. All right, fine. Jeez. Okay. 6. Hey, we get some wood. All right. Ore's there. We get that. I'm almost wondering if we should just kind of save our pennies here and head to this 10, 11, 9. Kind of a weird idea. I'm gonna hold. I might just try to make that happen. We get a couple of 6s in a row. There goes an 8. Goodbye. It's not crazy. And like, I'm not exactly feeling in a rush to go do anything. All right, they hit us there, so that's a bummer. Get some wood out of it. Which blue could actually really use. Oh, look at this. Are they going up to the 10, 11, 9? Oh man, that's not good. If anything, us. Well, it probably wouldn't have mattered if I just played a road. Still, you should go here. You could cut me off on the 3 for 1 port. Might have been a good idea to have held here. I'll have to see what he does. Ooh. Ooh. I don't know about that. Huh. Man, why don't you just go here? Take this. This is so much better. 9, 10, 11, you get 3 things. Like, that's sweet. It's like really, really good. They did not do it, though. 5. All right. Brick for a sheep? Sure, I'll do that. Oh, let's not give it to me. Let's see. 12. See if I can get that brick for a sheep here. Brick for a sheep. How about it? No? That's fine. That's fine. Respect, I get it. Let's go here. And I'm gonna go get a card out of it. Let's do that. Let's do another card. I'm down with the knight. If we can get this off the 6, that would be very good. Okay, we got more brick here, 2 more brick. Another 5. Okay, well. Keeping an eye on all that brick. What do they do? Let's see. We're rooting against any kind of road situation. Ideally, we can just get here. If we get to the 9-10, that'd be huge. What do they actually just do? Played to 3 for a wheat. Okay. So a little bit less brick out there, but a 6 rolls. Or, okay. 9. Okay. Not that I think there's going to be a lot of wheat available, but at some point, got to be a little vigilant here. I think we kind of have to keep this here for now. I can't 7 out with what we've got. It's too good. So I think, unfortunately, we hold. But then I probably target the 6 and target blue, because I think blue... 4 for a brick. Okay, let's roll. 7. Yeah, so it works out, actually. We'll just go here. Hit blue. Get an ore. Very nice. I'm going to go do this because it's funny and I like it. Good mono for the wheat. I'm going to hold because at this point, I think they're holding for cities. More brick. Okay. Well, this is getting kind of nuts. They take a card. Okay. More brick. Perfect. Exactly what we want. Oh, yeah. Okay. There's a Brickopoly coming, I think. Oh, yeah. Okay. Brickopoly on the way here. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. We get a brick, anybody? What about for wood? Let's see what we can get, if anything. Don't think it's going to happen, but you never know. Nah, they're just going to screw with us. Let's mono for it. Get the bricks. Boom. Ouch. Ouch. Okay, let's go get some wheat, shall we? Settle. Settle. Yes, this game's not long for this world. Go build a road. Take the road. Let's go get another city here. All right. And we'll pass. Okay, well, this is going well. So that mono did the trick. Of course, the computer takes purple. Of course they did. Why wouldn't they? All right. Well, this game's looking like it's in the bag. I'm not too concerned about us losing this one, especially with how things are going. That Brickopoly was cruel and unusual. Even though it took us a little while, our patience pays off. We're going to be able to get there. That's smart, just getting the cards here. Don't think it's going to matter too much. It does hit me. I'm going to play the knight here. It's going to go on the... I'm actually going to put it on the 6. I'm going to hit her. Well, doesn't really matter. But I'm going to hit... let's hit blue here. All right. Doesn't turn out to be bad. 8 wins the game. 7. That's fine. We'll hit here. We'll hit her. Get the ore. That's fine. I could just... Let me try to win it. Let me just pull for a card. See if we get it here. No reason to screw around. You're plenty. That's good too. That's practically the game. with Year of Plenty. We'll get something. Yeah. Let's 2 wheat. I mean, we got one turn probably here coming up. So really, really nice win. Yeah, but not really worth it. Let's see. They'll knight us here, I'm sure. Unless they don't have a knight, which would be funny. Let's see. They don't. Okay. Well, that should do it. A little late. Still doesn't matter. All right. Let's see. Still a chance. Not gonna matter. All right. That will do it, of course. I'm going to be merciful. We will just put it back on the ore, and we'll give him the glasses. Not a surprise, of course. And we will take the win. So very nice, very easy there. Took a little bit of doing, but the 965 turned out to be the right spot. Back up to 1421. So we have resumed our winning ways after a pretty long losing streak. I think we've won 4 out of 5, something like that. So we're back to our winning ways, which has been good. Been a little funky, of course. We usually play kind of funky. This was kind of a funky game. We were battling the computer. I think a human player beats us to that spot. But in this case, we're lucky that the computer is dumb and we're able to beat him there. So that's part of Catan universe. You have to know what the computer is going to do. We did predict wrong here. I'll give the computer that, but we were able to beat them here because they couldn't get any wheat and because they were slightly incompetent. And this really did make the game for us. Once we got to the 8-5, just monoing for all that brick, yeah, that's just too good to not pass up. So hey, thanks for watching. See you next time.